Yusuf and welcome to another segment of Lift 101. In this segment, we'll be working on basic lifting techniques, how to master these moves, common mistakes that people make around these moves and how not to land in that trap, and of course, easy to advanced options for these moves. So let's get started. First things first, we're going to start with deadlift. All right, so for deadlift, make sure you have a great starting position because your starting position pretty much determines how the rest of the journey is going to go. All right, so you're going to start with feet hip width apart. You're going to push all 4 points of your feet down into the floor. You're going to brace your abs because a strong core is what's going to stabilize you and put you grounded, keep you in place, right? You're going to squeeze your glutes and shoulders back and down. Lock the shoulder in the shoulder girdle. Lift your chest, and now this is your starting position and you're ready. So pick up the bar, thumb distance from the thigh, right? Equal symmetry, and we're going to start with our deadlift. So starting key ingredient to basically activating the posterior chain is that hip hinge. Very important key ingredient, very important move in this deadlift or any posterior chain related exercise is the hip hinge, because it's actually the hip hinge that ensures that you're not just activating the back of your leg but your entire posterior chain, including your upper and middle back, the thoracic region. So you're going to tip with the hips and you're going to stop for safety, easy option at the top of your knees, right? Making sure your armpits are over the barbell, right? Your shoulders are back and down. There's no slouching happening. Your back is flat and strong. Your core is stabilizing you. You're pushing through the heels, and that's how you're going to lift, So you want to focus on the push movement, pushing through the heels rather than pulling the bar up, right? You're going to keep your body tight so that the movement feels light. All right, now let's do this one more time and let's improve execution, right? Common mistakes that people do is actually hyperextending their back or even dropping their neck. So you actually want to improve posture and spinal health by gazing 5 degrees forward, tucking your chin in, activating your neck in line with your spine, right? You can always look up into the mirror, but do not lift and hyperextend your neck muscles. Right now I have light weights, but once I have heavy weights, I could actually end up injuring my neck muscles simply because of the contraction, the compression that my cervical vertebrae will go through, right? So we've got that right, and then you want to actually keep your back as flat as possible by maintaining neutral spine, right? You're going to push through the heels and rise. All right, now let's look at a key movement that you can do to really reap maximum benefits from this movement. You actually want to rotate your elbows towards the back of the room, and you want to keep them there throughout your reps. What this simple thing does is that it actually activates your spinal extensor muscles, right? So naturally our spine is used to the contraction and the flexing, but what we seldom do is the extension. So these spinal extensor muscles are actually responsible to stabilize and extend your spine, especially the thoracic region in the upper and middle back. So we're going to see how that works for us. Elbows to the back of the room, and we're going to tip, stop at the top of the knees, exhale, push through the feet, through the heels, and rise back up. All right, what that also does is that it sort of elevates the pecs, the chest muscles, and don't forget to stabilize your core through and through to improve your posture and to take that extra pressure off your spine. All right, one more time. Keep the elbows back. What this also does is it helps in activating the scapular retractor muscles. All right, neck in line with spine. Advanced option, see if you can go a little lower. Soft bend in the knee, advanced option. You can always do a stiff deadlift, but make sure that as you go low, there is no hyperextension or extra strain on your lumbar spine, right? You want to keep the bar closed. Common mistakes that people do again is take the bar forward. This actually throws off their posture and adds a little extra strain on the spine. What you really want to do is engage the posterior chain. So bring the bar close, keep the bar close. Whether it's a soft bend or a stiff leg, that's up to you. And then you push through the heels and rise back up. So that right there was a perfect deadlift. I hope this helps in your next lift class, and I will see you in the next segment.